So, Dad, I don't think you had a chance to see this. So, Rich, between a stroke and aneurysms and the lying shit that he's done,
Right.
decides that in his condition that he thinks that he says is so bad, drive his Jeep over to start this car for a minute and 24 seconds.
First of all, if Rich thought he had a stroke, him get that night that he got online, if he thought he had a stroke, him getting behind the wheel of a car shows what kind of person he is. To put other people's lives in jeopardy. I mean, not knowing if he had a stroke or not, instead of just calling 911 like a normal person would do. I mean,
here's me and Jeff's theory: is that he got fired, and he needs to pay his bills, so disability here we come.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out that. Listen, Rich. The only way you're ever gonna get disability is if you have doctors backing your ass for disability. You're not just gonna go in there and say, I had this, I had that, I had this, and they're gonna say, okay, you're disabled. You need doctors filling out paperwork, dude. And a lot of doctors charge for that paperwork. They don't do that shit for free.
So, we're gonna watch this. No Barry stuff tonight. Barry hasn't put out any content, so it's gonna be strictly Rich tonight. So, thank you guys for watching this, because I know some of you guys see this in the morning, and I really appreciate it. Now listen to this engine, Dad.
That's normal there. Yeah, Rick, that's hitting on every cylinder, bud. I promise you. Hell, you'll be driving down the road no time, dumbass. If that motor was running right and firing right, it would be up every smooth. Look at the cars dropping. Horrible. Exactly. You can hear the other cylinder coming in on it. I mean, you can hear the other cylinder coming in.
I think that was longer than a minute. What, don't you?
What's wrong? Yeah. You're wrong with your speech there.
Wait till he gets over here and grabs his phone. That's what he says. So I talk.
Stop, right?
Look.
I'm sorry.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
Plain as day.
If you went to the hospital over a stroke, dude.
They would have kept you.
Okay. They would have kept you until they ruled out a stroke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to say that they would have kept you for like a week. But with his speech slur, they wouldn't have let you go home unless you signed yourself out until they knew why your speech was slurred.
Howdy, fellas and fellows.
I mean,
Under
they wanted to keep you over your knee.
Right? That's what I was saying.
I mean, so you go in there and slur speech and they think you got a stroke, they're not going to send you home. And then Rich said that, I heard him say blood thinners. Think about this. If they didn't know if it was a stroke or not, they would never give you blood thinners. And I'm going to tell you why. They wouldn't want, in case a stroke is a blood clot in your brain, a blocked artery, however you want to say it. They're not going to give you a blood thinner so that there's a chance they can break that loose and move it into another part of your brain.
You fat bitch. It was
Dumbass. They would dissolve it, try to dissolve it. If they couldn't dissolve it, they would go in and try to break it out. If they could.
So I need to give you guys context for what's going on here. So the context is 9 hours prior to this, he was telling Tuax, Jeff, that he fell asleep and he had a stroke. Now he's saying he had an aneurysm or a seizure.
Hold on.
Yes.
And you wouldn't be here if you had an aneurysm, you fucking moron. And not. Listen, Rich. If you had an aneurysm, first of all, your head would hurt so bad, dude. You wouldn't have an aneurysm in your head, and not feel like it was going to pop off your shoulder. That's the first fucking thing. I was going to
talk to Grandma next time I'm out there.
That's the first fucking thing. Second thing, if you had an aneurysm, Rich, they couldn't send you home. They have to stop it. But you know what an aneurysm is, Rich? It's an artery that bursts, bud. You would be dead. Aneurysm. Dude really said he had an aneurysm. Because you said that a minute ago, but it's not registered. Aneurysm.
Yep.
You can't make it up, dude. You can't make it up. An aneurysm.
In my hands, either side.
Don't forget, he's
The
medical
lines
qualified.
is fucking, as of yesterday,
He took out the trash and did
you
dishes.
fucking,
Qualified to
you
fucking-
wanted to say that you had a stroke still, like, not even an hour ago. Look
They
at this.
did the,
Look at this.
my eyes all good. I was given blood thinners
You're full of
Blood
shit.
thinners.
and,
I
Yeah,
can do
you're
it right
full
now. I
of
promise
shit,
you.
Rich.
It's gonna say if they took you out
Hold
of
back
the
one sec, Bubba.
and
Nice try.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be
They did a bunch
expensive.
of other tests too.
Sure they did.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy valves, Dad, but they're fucking 300. They're $34 a piece.
Nothing I'm saying
For
is
the cost
fake.
for that
You're
head. faking.
For that cheap head?
If it was given to me
$30 a
as
piece.
possibly a stroke,
That's just one of my
then
found. I'm
that's
still
what the
looking.
doctors told me.
Bullshit.
Now, whether told the doctors.
That's what you told the
That's how
doctors.
stupid some people really are. They make bullshit stories of something that's true, and then they want gratification for it. I'm not doing nothing today. I'm staying in bed, and Monday I'll call the
Because you never went to the hospital. I don't
The
care.
other doctor in,
I mean,
South Jersey.
there ain't no fucking way.
You don't buy it?
Police were already over here, and
Police were already over here.
you know,
What's the
This is
police
the
got to
real-
do?
Hey,
Busted, what's up, buddy?
this is what you're seeing. This is what
Look, Rich.
happens
Look.
when you
Look.
either have a brain error and
Look, you stupid fat fucker. This is how we know you're lying.
You guaranteed it.
You were admitted to the hospital after a brain aneurysm. Same with a stroke. You don't get put fucking.
I mean,
You don't get let go.
No, I'm not saying you die from
You
a brain
stupid fat
injury,
fucker.
guaranteed, but it's not going to heal
You
itself.
stupid lying sack of shit.
aneurysm, or you have a stroke. Your speech can get
They would find out if you got a stroke or a brain injury.
You wouldn't have left the
They
hospital.
wouldn't
You
go,
would have known if you
had
had a stroke or
something
not,
like that, buddy.
because they would have
You're
done
a
an
lying
MRI.
fat
They would
slug.
have done a
Or
CT
you
scan.
have-
They would have
yeah,
done
for
several
sure.
different CT scans and MRIs.
and
And I
that's
just
usually
want,
because of the muscles.
just so you know, Rich, I know you're medically qualified because you took out trash
now
and did
you're
dishes
saying
for
it's a
people.
brain
And hung out with
aneurysm.
them while they sit at home.
But-
They shouldn't hurt themselves. But
What was it?
All I want
there is more than one
7
type of
hours
MRI.
ago?
There is more than one type of CT scan.
No, fuck
that
you.
this is-
They would
You
have
don't
done a cardiogram on you.
I'm
They
not
would have done
praying
everything.
for anything.
Not permanent.
And I
for
can
you.
prove that.
You're a lying, fat slug, pedophile.
I will never be able to keep a YouTube channel because I can't talk anymore.
Fucking pathetic ass motherfucker, dude.
Alright, let's go on to the next one. For some reason, OBS Studio started fucking up on me. And that one, so I'd end it and come back. There we go. Now we're back and it's working just fine. And if you did have one, Rich, it's karma. You shouldn't lie about your health.
Oh,
Right.
exactly,
Fat fuck.
Bruce. Exactly, brother.
Bye.
I'll make it clear, Rich.
I told you not
If
to
you
start
did have a
shitting
stroke,
in
I don't
here.
feel a bit sorry
And
for
that's
you.
what you're
If
doing.
you would have perspired, took that long trip, I wouldn't lose a bit of sleep over it, and you would have it coming, in my opinion. You just being attracted to fucking to little girls. I mean, you have it.
What's up?
See what I mean? You can say what's up though, just fine.
Lying about all them health issues, though. That I mean, real people's out here sick and dying. And you taking that shit as a joke for sympathy. I mean, watch this motherfucker. I swear to God, watch this motherfucker gonna go to the doctor. He's gonna say, my doctor did a CAT scan and MRI at their office. How many of y'all know a regular doctor that has a fucking CT scan in their fucking office?
You're a lying fat slug. And if you did, it's karma, Rich. How's it feel, dude? Karma got you. You shouldn't have allowed a stroke in the past. And if it's a brain aneurysm, my grandma deals with that fat boy. So, and when she was diagnosed, they kept her for like almost 2 weeks watching her.
She still, I'm 98% sure she still has an aneurysm. That is.
Yeah, she does.
On the
They
board.
can't operate because it's on her brainstem. There's a big chance she'll kill her. Now he's saying that he has an aneurysm, not a stroke. Okay. But as of 7 hours ago, he was saying that he had a stroke.
Reaction of some people in here show me that they don't have any humility.
You
don't have humility.
Or humanity.
Listen,
humanity.
Rich,
Listen,
first of all,
you fat fuck.
humility.
I don't have any humanity.
You don't
lied about
deserve
having
humility.
strokes, heart attacks,
I mean-
cancer. You have said you could fuck a 16-year-old. You said parents should get their 14-year-old daughters OnlyFans. You are a horrible person. If anything, in my opinion, you had this coming.
I mean, you've already outlived your usefulness, bud.
Somebody.
You're a
when they
fat
have a problem.
fucking. You're a fat fucking lying piece of shit.
Instead of being compassionate, they gotta be assholes.
I'm not gonna be compassionate for a fucking liar. You're lying, Rich.
I
Ray had no stroke.
zero
Ray had
compassion
nothing like that. You're just a fat fucking loser who fucking lies about everything. Trying to gain sympathy because you're a fucking pathetic little weasel. And if you did, it's karma, Rich. How's it fucking feel? You lied about having a stroke before. Karma finally catching up to you, fat boy?
Hell,
Hope you
since
don't
you
find
already
out
had a
what you look,
stroke, you think you'd know the warning signs, Rich?
I'm not gonna stay on any long.
You're a really bad actor, bro. You can go to the hospital and say, you can go to your hospital and say anything. You can go to the hospital and say I had a heart attack, for God's sakes. If you don't have documents saying you've had a stroke or you have an aneurysm, then you're lying.
Look, we don't live in the
full of shit.
90s and early 2000s
Rich,
and the 60s,
if
70s.
you
Everything's
did-
computerized now.
All I gotta
So,
say is,
all they
I'm
have
a
to do
fickle
is
bitch, my friend.
type in the computer and it would pop up if Rich ever had a heart attack at that hospital.
And if you did, it has restored
And a
my
stent
faith.
kind of goes on like an all points bulletin because then you need to know that shit. I mean, not really an all points bulletin. I mean, but you get what I'm getting at, man. I mean,
Yeah, I'm okay. Other than the slurred speech, everything else is fine.
You're a fat lying sack of shit. Let's do this. Let's prove another point. So this is what it says, you guys. A hospital, if you have a brain aneurysm, will keep you. Ready?
Check it out. No iced tea.
Look at this. Yes, after a stroke, the hospital will keep you. What's
Water
this tell you?
and vegetables. That's it. No more junk food.
Think about the malpractice lawsuits, bro, they would have.
I thought you didn't eat junk. You were just on here telling that Sonya 2 weeks ago,
What
I don't
is
eat
that?
any junk food. All I eat is healthy shit. Lean meats,
Where's it
chicken
saying about
protein.
slurred speech there,
No, it's
Rich?
seizure. I might have, but it had to be while I was sleeping.
You didn't have no fucking
Because
seizure.
I
Jesus
didn't
fucking
feel
Christ.
anything when I woke up.
I have a shrunken right hippocampus. I've had seizures. You didn't have a fucking
You are
seizure.
epileptic. That's what you are.
And,
You're epileptic.
oh my God.
Yeah, epileptic.
Yep. Salad only and water.
Yeah.
You notice how he said, when he said,
Yeah, because the
and,
best way to
it was-
stop,
it was
you know,
perfect
strokes and seizures are stopped by salads.
speech. And when he said the cars, perfect speech, again, perfect fucking speech.
I mean, we know it's gonna make you stop smoking, Rich, because that's what's clogging your arteries, bud. You
What a
can try to
pathetic
spin it
little
any way you want, but with your health and it's supposedly with your problems, plugged arteries, that nicotine and shit is fucking you up. That's what's killing you right now.
He's a
Not
fucking
food.
pathetic little maggot.
Which I mean, food is a part of it, but
Dennis, I'm going to another MRI, but it's going to be in South Jersey.
Yeah, because the hospital told you didn't have anything.
The landlady here has a place that she goes to for MRI,
hold on,
and it's a sit up one, not a lay down one.
Think about this. If he's
hold
had,
on.
if
Hold
he's
on.
had this,
Okay,
if he's had this big fucking stroke or this big
you don't just
aneurysm,
walk in and say I need an MRI.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
how this shit works.
Doctors
they
order.
would keep you for
The doctor
either
would
one.
order that shit. And to
And
set up an
now
MRI,
you gotta
the
go
doctor
for
sets that shit. They
MRI.
don't say, here, man, go get an
Think about
MRI.
this.
The doctor's
hospital
office
didn't
sets that
order
up
an
for
MRI.
you.
It
That's
was
a
a double
fact.
thing.
I can prove
Well, they
it.
did when I told Rich you guys had nothing and he's full of
I mean,
shit.
I'll just have
And
her
Richard's
set
having
up
a
for a
second.
CT. It's a CT.
You're a fucking
Either a
pathetic
CT or
ass.
MRI. I mean, the
trouble
doctor's office
sleeping
will
in
set
bed.
that shit up.
Exactly,
Sit up in a
Bruce.
chair
You can't just
sleep.
go there and say, I need the MRI.
That's
Ain't that
why
what
I
I'm getting
didn't
done so
wanna
they
go
can see her
to the
put
That's
that
what
on
I'm
my
saying,
back?
yeah.
and then
But that's
go,
my point. I mean,
because
you're not just
it's
walking there and go,
a
I need an MRI. They're going to be like, what do you need an
Well,
MRI?
in
What are you
South
looking for? Is it
Jersey,
with
sit up
contrast?
one.
What kind of MRI? What kind of CT scan?
I'm definitely afraid of small confined spaces, but it'd be easier on me
Oh,
if I'm
exactly.
sitting up.
Not me. I just close my eyes, bro. And try to go sleep. While that machine's going,
I'm about to ask my
Yeah,
girl
which one
about
it is.
her
I mean,
fucking.
I get them confused.
aneurysm,
The
chest
CT
break.
or
I think
MRI. One of them will be like clang, 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 clang. That's the magnetized one there. But
Had it for many, many years.
Some people are just definitely afraid of, small enclosed spaces, and I happen to be one of them.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
oh,
though, dude.
exactly, Bruce.
This is all
Bruce goes, he
poison,
can't
dude.
fit in a lay down MRI.
why not?
Organ on disability.
My brother even said to me, he's like, just do what they say. I'm like, okay. And then I saw the machine.
You know how
I was like,
shitty you have to be that you're having a
I'm
foot. You
doing
might
that,
have, your
See,
words,
they
you might
put
have had
him
a
in-
stroke.
They
And your
take
own
him
brother
to the hospital
wasn't
and tell you
there?
Nothing's wrong with him.
I know when Dad's gone, at
Plus,
least
I
if I
have
need my
a
sister, she'll be
stepmother.
there.
They don't even remember it from when I had it done there.
That's because you never had a stent.
Oh.
You just admitted, folks, he's never had a stent.
Okay, that's why I was.
It
I
would
was
be in your
speaking on
fucking
to me.
files.
Now
Yeah,
listen
no,
to me.
somebody's gonna say
He
I'm
says
lying
he
about
had the
this
stent
thing,
put in
though.
at the same hospital he was at, and they had no
Nothing's
record
wrong
of
with
it.
him.
Listen to this. Listen.
Plus, I have a stent moderate. They don't even remember it from when I had it done there.
That's because you never had a stent. You just admitted, folks, he's never had a stent.
You think
It would be in your
you
fucking
think the
files.
hospital
somebody's
forgot?
gonna say I'm lying
$100,000
about my stent
procedure, huh?
monitors.
Look, listen to
Never
listen
mind, it
to
goes
that.
into your medical
Listen
files.
to that. This fucking none of the speech was affected at all. He, boom, boom, boom.
Well, if you ever go to a hospital, it's gonna be in your file.
Yeah,
What's
I
in
mean,
That's-
me
that-
and
that's-
what's not in
That's
me.
why it's not in your file, fat boy.
But they didn't say anything about putting me to sleep. Nothing at all.
I love how some of his speech isn't affected at all, and he can still talk normal. Like,
They did my
we're supposed to
blood
lose his real.
work. They gave me blood thinners. They did all my motor skill functions as far as my strength and, if I could touch my nose.
This is why he wasn't kept. They done everything and they determined he's full of shit.
My hands be straight, holding mine straight up, my legs straight up.
So
Yeah.
he's had a stroke.
No problems.
You're
Just the
full of
speech.
shit.
That's
Or
it.
So they
Wayne,
didn't do an MRI
Put in the
CAT scan in the
hospital, they didn't
hospital.
diagnose him.
That's what
They
it
just
said.
said, "Oh, you're
You're a
fucked."
liar.
They didn't have anything wrong.
I
with him.
mean,
Oh, what I think he's saying is they did, and they didn't find anything. They sent his ass home.
you're a piece of shit, dude.
So,
I mean,
that's
if you
what
went in there
happened.
like this, they would have at least
You're
did
full
a
of
scan.
shit, right?
Sometimes my speech comes back, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, because you never had a stroke. You're fucking faking, and you know people are gonna see
When I
it.
can't say words, I slow down so I can get the words out clearly.
You're a fat lying piece of shit. Probably applying for disability.
I hope this hits you so hard, Rich. I mean, I don't wish bad health on anybody usually, but I mean, you're a slug, dude. I mean, you lie about this stuff, dude. I mean,
They let us the hospital wouldn't fucking allow you to leave, not knowing what you're diagnosed with.
No, you walk into
Especially
a
when
hospital. I
you're
mean, you
saying
can
you have a
always
stroke.
sign yourself out. I mean, but
They would want to
He's
diagnose
not
you because
saying-
otherwise you leave that hospital and you have whatever, you have a major fucking health issue. Guess who's liable? If you said I had a stroke and they didn't diagnose you with a stroke or without a stroke, and you left the hospital, not to mention they automatically keep you. It's right there in black and white. You don't believe me. But if you left the hospital, you had another stroke, guess what that opens that hospital up to? A fucking lawsuit.
Not gonna be working a car for a while.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser. I'm glad. If you had one, I'm glad you fucking lose your job. You don't deserve to be around kids.
I will. Definitely. This is nothing to play around with.
Yeah.
I
Rich
hope you
Karma's
do,
a fickle
Rich.
bitch,
I
my
hope
friend,
you.
remember
I
that.
hope you treat this like you've treated everything else in life.
And
And
I'm
just
still
try to
going
fuck
to do
around.
Cassidy Transit, so
Because what's coming for you is too good for you.
Karma's a fickle
Yeah.
bitch.
That's like I said, you know, is weird because the doctors didn't say anything about putting me out or nothing.
Because you didn't. Because all your test results.
Why
came
would
back
they
positive.
put you out?
Really odd.
Huh? Even if you had a stroke, they wouldn't put you out until they had it in your brain or something. And even then, I think Nancy was away for one of them. She's had two. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
Wow, Rich, look at this. They would have done a CT scan, you fat tub of lard, and that would have told them if you had it.
And then there's different types.
On MRI, a CT scan.
In here.
You're such a fucking
Trying
liar.
to get my blood pressure. I have to kick them out because the doctor said, no, my blood pressure is really high, even with the medication. My
Yes.
blood pressure
Look at
was
what a test is
153
for a stroke.
over 100
They told
yesterday.
yeah, because you didn't
That's
have
what-
nothing. You're a fat lying tub of shit.
One of the problems was
I mean, if his blood pressure's really
And all you
bad,
fuckers
then
in
he
here-
is not decent.
Oh my God, prayers for Rich, you get better.
So-
Y'all are boo-boo the fool and y'all are fucking
That's
retarded. I hope
high.
you know that.
That's
Twist
high.
on online, you're
He
fucking
could have had a
retarded.
stroke.
Plus,
I
you're
don't
supposed to be a
have
cop,
any
and you
choice,
can't even
Dennis.
tell that he's lying.
Disability.
Like, you're fucking...
What am I
See,
gonna
right
do?
there. Right there.
I can't work like this.
Right there. Right there. Boom. He's applying for disability. That's what it is. Let me find out you got disability, fat boy. You won't have that 57 Chevy no more.
I tried to tell him all along, something's not right, you know, the heart attack, the stent,
You didn't have a heart attack or a stent.
congestive heart.
You know what bothers me? People like you get disability. I hold on for it. You got disability.
And twisted your
You've
fucking
had these health
sucking
problems for a long time, and you've done nothing to
It's
better.
not good, but
You just kept living the same life,
You get that right.
the same
It's
thing.
like the
Listen,
ones that
listen,
become
listen.
homeless.
They refuse him for disability. He's going for
And it
disability.
pisses me off.
Listen, he's talking about disability, right, Dan? He's talking about he's got to go get a CAT scan. A CAT scan, an
He's gonna
MRI.
walk in and get that cat.
From a third
That's
party.
what that's
The
what- I'm gonna
hospital
walk
has
in.
done all that.
My limit is no place to go.
Stupid. Then he admits that the hospital didn't even know he had a stent.
Exactly. That they would have done all that shit. They would have done CAT
Boom.
scans, CT scans, all that.
Until they rule out a
Exactly.
stroke, he wouldn't allow.
Because how much more do I have to prove to these people that something's not
He's going
right?
for
What,
disability.
I gotta be dead?
Well, let me find out he's on disability. He won't have that 57 Chevy no more.
Not exactly how that works.
He can't have all them assets, and speakers are assets, that fucking 4 or 5 cars.
That shit ain't fucking
No,
right.
I'm not driving. I'll take it in the Uber or something.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're a
driving.
fat piece of shit. I hate you.
I made that mistake yesterday driving down to the hospital. I'm not doing it again.
But he did today, right?
Yep.
That's what I mean, putting people's
Right
lives
there,
up.
see Twisted. I'm deleting my entire account this
Yeah,
weekend.
bullshit, Twisted. I'm deleting my entire account this weekend. Yeah, I believe that. Hey, give me, hey,
You know,
fuck
that
one.
somebody's making video about me lying about this, that, and the other thing. If I was lying, wouldn't my speech be like this? I don't think so.
Yeah, you're going for disability, you're faking. It's easy to fake a speech.
People fake shit like that every
You
day.
need to stop being a
No,
stupid ass.
fuck you.
And
You're
if-
a liar.
and if
You're
you're
going for
good, Rick,
disability.
you're good,
They would have
you're not
kept you,
faking it
Rich.
good.
They would have kept
Okay,
you.
okay.
Is
They would have kept you.
stupid ass.
You're a fucking fat
He
pedophile
gets
piece of
everything
shit.
he's saying.
Yeah,
Sits
and
there
you're
making
getting
fun of me.
you're getting karma, you
I
fat
hope
boy.
to God
You're
he
getting
gets
karma.
everything.
Yeah,
That
do
damn
you?
thing,
You're getting
What's
karma,
on
you
me?
fat fuck.
the bastard.
I'm a bastard. How's it feel you lied? If you did have a stroke, how's it feel you lied about having a stroke, fat boy, and now you've had one? Karma's a bitch.
I either had a seizure or I had
Let's see.
See, I didn't know.
When I had my,
I'm
had some
epileptic.
piercing.
I didn't know a seizure could cause
Let's
speech
see here.
where it caused you to lose speech.
Oh, yeah, it fucked you up when you had a seizure for 24 hours. It's like,
You're talking about shit that I don't remember when I was like 7.
I know I said that wrong.
I'm pretty sure that's still on my charts, dude.
Never respected my
it
speech.
is, dude.
Like And that was when I was 7.
Anytime you go to the
Listen to
hospital,
this, dude. That would have been a severe
I mean, his heart attack was
A
5 years
brain
ago, 6 years ago,
aneurysm,
7 years ago, whatever.
and they don't even know if it was.
It's
the
not like it was
shit.
getting a
Twist
splinter
it.
out.
idea.
You think the hospital's going to have a record about
They gave me
$150,000
blood
procedure?
thinners that check my motor
At least
function.
twist stand on business right
my
there.
strength
Yes, you
on
had.
both
If your
sides
test
of
came
my-
back
my
okay,
body
you didn't have a
is the
stroke.
same.
As far as the other
So
issues,
the only
blood
thing
work
that's
came back
messed up-
elevated
messed
in
up
some areas. That's
is my
why
speech,
they
that's
will
it.
do more tests. They told him he was okay. Like, listen to this.
Is that what the nurse
So
told
you're
Twisted
not the
though?
only one that's out of it, Dennis.
No, Rich told Twisted.
That's
Thank
what
you.
Rich is saying. They did blood work and everything else.
Oh, Chris, it doesn't matter.
Twisted
if you go
saying
anywhere,
they would've
I'm still
done
gonna
blood
buy your
work,
Brady
and the blood
list,
work
and I'm
would've
still
came
gonna
back
put it out
okay.
here,
I got
so
it.
we're
He's
clear.
talking in what if.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to delete mine, Dennis. I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. You know?
I call
Listen,
bullshit.
He
Yeah.
wishes he knows how to hit delete.
Yeah, yep.
Listen to
Like
this.
it's so hard to delete a YouTube channel.
Listen to this.
You know, when the doctor said something about the MRI and laying down in there for 15 minutes, I was like, I can't do that. And I saw that thing, I was like, hell with that.
Listen to this. You're worried about dying.
Yeah, an aneurysm, but they didn't give him a CT scan or nothing. They just, we're going to treat you. You can go out and die in the parking lot, for God's sakes. I mean, an aneurysm, understand this, an aneurysm, dude. To kill you like that, you could be washing dishes, and all of a sudden you're dead. That's how severe an aneurysm is.
When you go to the doctor, you say you want charity care if you don't have medical coverage.
You want what?
Charity,
Chari-
yeah, you could say.
Charity care.
I mean, you can claim to be indigent down here, which is what he's saying basically, but you're still gonna get the bill. I mean, and they might write
Maybe
some of it
maybe
off.
that's what they were thinking, a stroke. You know? But
They
it
just-
doesn't
they just
make
miss-
sense because normally when you have a stroke, you know,
You're making
once
the
the
hospital,
your face shows
that's why
it.
they didn't run any testing.
Not necessarily, Rich. My grandpa had a stroke and then one side of his face didn't go lopsided. But I want to say something, Rich. Do you remember at the beginning of this live stream? Because I didn't get the beginning of it. Do you remember the beginning of the live stream? You said, I have paperwork to prove I had a stroke. Do you remember that? Now you're talking in what ifs. So which one is it? Did they do tests to figure out you had a stroke? Or are they thinking you had a stroke? Because thinking is totally different than knowing.
He's
I think that this is karma hitting your ass. Do I know it? No.
He's got a copy of 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 a hospital record from a guy that you don't know that he outlined with a pencil, marked his name out, put
And
Rich's
then,
name in.
Rich, if you just snap back instant, like later this week, you're back to normal, and if that don't show people what you're about, you don't snap back that quick, without any rehabilitation or anything. Just
Normally, if a stroke affects your speech, you don't come back.
yeah, exactly.
What I've seen anyway, you know?
They would have kept you for 2 or 3 days at least to evaluate you.
What
Make sure
you
you're
better hope, Rich, and I mean this, what you better hope is, what your ass better hope is, if this is karma, it don't affect your feet. And that's all I'm going to say on that. And you better hope it don't give you the C word.
He's gonna shit. He goes to the doctor and they do a CT scan and they find a brain tumor causing this shit. That would be justice. Because he's lied about having cancer.
I can't go there. Like, I do that
No.
shit and it's...
I don't mean it. I'm saying with what he's lied about. Remember, had cancer. I'm just saying. I mean,
Because there was some things I was going to wish on him earlier.
I don't know. Hold on. I never wish that on nobody. I'm not saying that.
Like,
I'm saying he's gonna shit. All these lies he's told, all this bullshit, he's gonna shit. He goes to the fucking doctor, and it's a brain tumor or
Like-
fucking something like that. I mean, he's gonna fucking shit. He's gonna want to get up here and whine, and people gonna be like, "You poor guy." He's not a poor guy. He already says he has cancer.
well, here's
I mean,
my problem. Seriously. Think about this logic, dude. You've had a stroke. Your words, you've had a stroke. But the doctors are telling you you're full of shit, but you know you had a stroke. They didn't keep you, so they sent you out in the parking lot to die like a fucking dog.
Sounds to me like you signed up to a hospital. Because you just said they took me to the MRI or whatever, and I see it, and I was like, I ain't doing that.
And here's the thing, Rich, I've been giving you and Barry, like if you haven't noticed, I've been cutting back on the lives and stuff because before this knee incident, focused a lot of animosity towards you two motherfuckers. And it started to affect instead of treating this like a joke, which is what you guys are, the hate that brewed inside started affecting my day-to-day life, pissing me off. And I'm not going to let that happen again. So I give you guys 3 times, a day is what I'll do a video on you. Maybe less than that. Because the more I focus on you, the more I listen to y'all motherfuckers talk, the more I can't say what I wish somebody would do. And Rich, another thing before we keep going on this. If you've had a stroke, for that phone call that you may or may not have made or had somebody made, threatening a child, karma's a fickle bitch again, my friend. Sounds like to me all your chickens are coming home to roost. And I have a feeling this ain't the end of it. The fact that you were not
You're
scared.
a fat and lazy tub of lard.
You just went on live
There's a
instantly.
cluster of them, you know what I mean? And they don't all have to be
Exactly.
at once, but they can be a little bit
Like-
separate from one another.
You're an idiot, Rich. And if you did, karma.
Look, dude. Dad has a heart condition. My grandpa has cancer. I don't know what them issues are like. I don't know how these motherfuckers sleep knowing that tomorrow could be their last day here on Earth. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you know your days are numbered and you could sleep. And with Rich, especially before this, his days were numbered by his breathing, by his health, and he slept 24/7. Like how can you do that? You know your days are numbered. Don't you want to make the best of what you got left while you're still breathing? You can sleep when you're fucking dead. Like, I just don't get it.
Karma's a
Listen, you got to
bitch,
live
dude.
life with
You
heart
lied about
problems
having a
and
stroke.
something like that.
Guess
Every time
what,
your
bitch?
chest
Finally
hurts,
got
you
what
get
you wanted
injections,
so
something like
bad.
that, man. I mean,
If
after
you
I
did-
first time heart attack,
if
every time my
you
chest
did
hurt or my stomach
Karma's
hurt,
a
I would
fickle
take a
bitch.
nitro. And
You
I
lied about having one, said you
I
had
can't-
one in the past.
I can't
Guess
handle
what,
a
Rich?
nitro, dude.
Now you got one. It's as fucking fun as you were trying to make it.
seizure.
Hurts my heart.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
you had
know.
a fucking
I was
seizure.
asleep.
Yeah.
And your liver, you get
It's your
diagnosed
fart
with cirrhosis
pressing
of the liver on
against your
top of
fucking
it.
brain
I mean,
shit, what, dude?
It's like kicking my ass. But it is what it is. I've done it to myself. This ain't nobody else's fault. It ain't God's fault. It's my fault. Jack fucking Horner's fault. I'm the one that was mean to my body. I'm the one that tore it up.
Guts to come in
Well,
here and show you my vulnerable side. Right now, I'm very vulnerable.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Sympathy.
I
Please
shouldn't be,
blood.
I shouldn't be doing a live.
Yeah, and why are you doing it then? Why are you doing it then?
A stroke.
I wanna
See, I didn't see where Twisted said that.
What?
Twisted goes,
What?
a mini stroke
That your
will
life
still
sack of
show
shit?
up in blood work.
That you're a piece of shit?
And
That you're a
other
pedophile?
speech being slurred,
That you're living
that,
proof if you've had one that karma's fucking real?
I'm still functioning.
That you shouldn't lie about having health issues? Because next week will be a heart attack and a stent, buddy. Or worse.
I'm just coming up with things, Dennis. I don't know. Something
Listen.
happened.
Listen.
My speech would not be slurred if nothing happened.
You're
You're
just
full of
coming up.
shit.
You know
Listen to what
that.
you
And,
just said. You can't
you
make
know
this
that, and I
up.
know that.
You're full of shit.
Something
Full of
happened.
shit. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You're full of
For
shit.
no reason.
Yeah, when you're going for fucking disability, you gotta make it look bad.
So everything I'm saying can't be a lie.
See, look. What he said lied. Boom, perfect.
Something has to be the truth.
Breaking character. Somebody's had a stroke, dude. Their
Oh, happy
voice,
birthday, Dad.
that would be affected all the time.
Everybody, it's Dad's
You know what I mean?
birthday.
Yeah,
Only not in certain words.
Just another fucking day.
I think you're officially what? 48?
something had to
49?
happen.
48, 49.
Because I wouldn't be
Because
speaking
you're a
like
fat
that.
double lord.
One more year is gonna be 50.
Perfect
Have a
speech.
problem trying to force out words either.
Right there, perfect words. Talk about trying to make yourself look like a fucking pity party victim. There you go. When you're not a victim, you lie about having
Bruce
strokes
said
and
happy
fucking
birthday.
shit in the past.
Birthday,
So if
thank
you
you.
did, it's just karma giving you what you said you wanted.
That's honestly the way I look at it, dude. On a serious note.
Please subscribe. I've had a stroke. Yeah, well, if
Like,
you
Rich, that's the way I look at it. I seriously look at it this way. If you've had one, you wanted it. You said you've had it, therefore you wanted this. Now you have it. Is it as fun as what the fuck you thought it was going to be? Before it was okay to mess around and say you had one. Now if you've had one, that's karma showing you, hey, these fake illnesses you made up having, they're not so fucking fun, are they? And what you better hope, and what I don't wish on you again, is your feet because they're turning purple, and the C word. I hope you don't. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Dude said the other day, my sugar was 500. Listen, man. Normal people that don't have diabetes or hyperglycemia, which is diabetes, it's just the beginning stages. Anyway, normal people don't have sugar that's 500. Their sugar stays between 90 and 130 roughly. Moral of the story is, it don't never go out of range. Their sugar regulates itself. Their all that shit works.
if you really had a stroke,
Bruce said you're a spring chicken.
Yeah.
I think you're an old fart, but
that you would still be in the hospital. When did that happen? Let's see here. It was.
Oh,
Hang
wow.
on.
Broke
18,
the sink.
20 years ago or something.
Oh wow,
man.
broke the sink.
It
Perfect
would be the
speech.
24 hours of me. I probably started drinking at 5 o'clock yesterday and still been
And
drinking
there's
at
no
3
reason
o'clock
for me
on
to
fucking
lie
Monday.
about anything, you know.
Yeah,
Delivery
you're an
equipment.
emotional vampire. That's why.
It could be misguided information.
One day ago.
It could
No,
be
it can't be longer than
stuff
that.
that somebody
No.
told me.
No,
I'm just running through the.
no.
You
A
know,
doctor would have
what it
diagnosed you, you
what
fat
it can't
bitch.
be.
See what I mean? So
Yeah.
If you've already been to the emergency room in the hospital, you would know it's not a stroke.
if you had a stroke or an aneurysm, you would be diagnosed with that. You would have a diagnosis
Hey, Terry.
as that. They're not going to let you leave with having an aneurysm or a stroke.
Rich, you think as much as you've been in the hospital and had all these health issues, man, you would know how the medical system works.
You would think you being an elderly person babysitter that you would have some fucking kind of knowledge of something. I mean,
How's it going, Jinx?
Have another where your aneurysm finally decides that it don't want to be there no more and you die. Guess what your family could do to that hospital? They could sue them for malpractice.
No, this happened yesterday. I was already at the hospital at Terry yesterday.
Yeah, and they didn't keep you. That
I
tells
don't need to
that
go
should tell
again.
everybody what they need to
I
know.
gotta
The
call my
hospital didn't
primary
keep you.
care physician and have an MRI done at a place where
Oh,
it's not
exactly.
lay down and
Exactly.
sit
That's
up.
exactly what this is.
again, I
He's
want to
on
reiterate,
disability.
Rich,
That's
who
exactly
put
what
the doctor's
I'm
orders
one that
in
you
the
got
MRI?
fired
Because you
the
have
other
to have
day.
doctor's orders
And
for the
this was
MRI.
his way of trying to
That's
get on
what I have
disability.
to do.
Because if I have a stroke,
They
I
have to
can't
know what
work.
kind of MRI they want,
So I'll take
what area they want, blah, blah, blah.
Uber or
You're not going to walk in and make your own
something, you know.
MRI appointment.
Your brother drive down. I mean, your brother's wanting to talk to Jeff. Why is that, Rich?
Gotta go down and take care of that way.
You're a fat, lying piece of shit, and I have no sympathy for you. If anything, and you really had one, Rich, again, this is karma biting you in the ass. You said you wanted it. Is it fun if now you got it? Is it fun? You said you had one fucking in the past, and now you're having one. If what we're believing is true, what you're saying, then the karma finally, guess what? It came up and it came to collect that little ass cheek you got. And you're finding out that fucker talking about fake illnesses isn't okay to do so. But do you think for 1 second I'm going to have any
I know,
pity for
you know,
you or anything like that?
yesterday, silver hit $42. So my once
Right, Bruce?
$3,000 stash of silver is now 5,000.
You're not gonna be long for this world. If you're had a stroke, you're not long for this world. So
We're trying to figure out why my speech is slurred. It could have been a seizure. It could have been mini strokes. It could have been a brain aneurysm.
the doctor diagnosed you as
It
none
could
of
have
this.
been a stroke.
Listen to this.
We don't know. We don't know. All my functions are normal. My strength is not weak. My coordination is not off. My visualizing things is not off. None of that. But
Y'all heard
something
this.
happened.
Rich the
This
doctor.
does not happen for no reason.
All this is so you
Even
can
Joe
say,
Jackson
they're
is
still
calling
picking
him
on me and I'm sick. Feel sorry for me. Go get them.
Exactly. A hospital would have diagnosed him, and he knows it. He's just fucking boo-boo, a fool, and a liar.
I
What
was at the
what
They
hospital
might not have diagnosed it,
yesterday.
but they'd have ruled out a
I
stroke.
have to go to my primary care
They wouldn't have done
physician
that. They wouldn't have done that.
and
What's
go
the
to a different MRI machine
They wouldn't
because
have
the
done that.
one that Denville has is a lay down one.
Think about this. What kind of hospital is going to say, hey, you've had a stroke. You are 10 times more likely now to have another. We're not going to keep you for observation. We're not going to run more tests. Go see your primary care doctor in 2 days. Aneurysm the same way. We're not going to run any tests. Go see your doctor in 2
Who's
days.
going to think they have a stroke
Think
and
about
not need a
that.
test? Even if it is scary.
And I'm definitely
That's
afraid
good,
of
Jinx.
short, enclosed spaces. And I've been having problems
How you going to be able to
laying
fucking
down
be okay in
anyway
that pound
bed.
and that
I
$5?
sometimes sleep in a chair. And they didn't even talk about putting me out, you know. So I got to contact with somebody else, and
You
I
don't.
got to go to South
I hate
South
this.
Jersey
I hate
on Monday.
you.
You're full of shit.
South
Pat.
Jersey on Monday,
I
and
almost want to pay for a
Seeing,
plane ticket so you can go see him.
another doctor for
Right, these people are buying this shit, Rich.
MRI
You got
machine
people
that
right now thinking that they
you
can
can
call
do
and make up
sleep
their own
sitting
MRI
at.
appointment. I mean, you do understand, dude, that it's not a
I'm
general
sorry, my
test.
speech is slurred. It's
The
not
orders would be
There's nothing I can
specific
do about
than
it.
what they're looking for. How they want the test done. Blah, blah, blah. There's not just one MRI, Rich. I mean, what are you going to call them and tell them you need an MRI? Which type of MRI? I mean, what part of the brain, Rich? What part of the body? I mean, come on, man.
Exactly.
Man,
Big
people don't
fucking
buy
I
his
get
shit.
another fresh picture of me wearing the, the thing that shows your ass, the dress or whatever. I got another fresh picture of that. I might post it, I don't know.
He was, like Jeff said, he was so scared of dying that he had a stroke they had to take a picture. And why was your ass showing? You not wear underwear? Like, because when I was in the hospital, I had shorts on.
Listen, if Rich is smart enough to know that if he had a stroke, he could have another one in the ICU. Even Rich is going to get in that MRI. He's going to be like, all right, I got to do this. They're not going to put you to sleep, put you in the MRI.
Why would
It's not
they?
going to happen.
Not the
Not a
same.
baby. Not a child. They're going to say you either want to live or you don't. If he
No,
refuses the
Dad,
MRI,
that
they probably
hospital
kick
said
him out
you
of the
didn't have
hospital.
a
He probably
stroke.
go to the hospital and
Go
they
see
kick
your
him out.
primary
Not
care
really
physician.
kick him
We
out,
don't
like,
want you in.
but
What's
he
that tell you
refuses the
about what
MRI,
was
so they're
that?
like, hey, we can't help you. You don't want treatment, we can't help you. No.
Poking my cards, I have no idea. I don't play this stuff. Now, wouldn't it be really messed up if I went to the car today and worked on it?
Why would that be messed
Explain
up?
that, right?
Try to explain what.
Ah, shit. 11 o'clock.
That was normal as hell.
Exactly, Jinx.
Rewind that, listen to that right there, just that 3 seconds. Can you or no? It's
Yeah, I got you.
Listen to what he does here. Listen to his voice.
Shit. 11 o'clock.
Did you hear that?
11 o'clock.
Normal voice, no stammer, no slur. 11 o'clock.
Breaks character like fucking.
Full of shit, motherfucker.
It was nice to see fucking 2X finally gave it to him.
I'm not drunk. I don't do drugs, and I don't drink
He said I'm not drunk, plays
at
there.
all.
There you go, Rich.
None. Hey,
There
see
you
what
go.
I'm drinking?
None.
And watch him say, oh, it's full of vodka.
See, he talked to the whole city
I know
morning.
Yeah.
he could think, there, see that? That's what I'm drinking.
See?
Look at this shit.
There.
You know
listen
what's
to
not
this.
vodka? It's spring
We
Like-
water.
need to keep
like
this
a
fucking
hospital.
timestamp. So if you do find out he's found with disability, you can go to the disability office and must say, look, he's fraud. Listen to his words here.
I'm not drunk.
Listen.
I don't do drugs, and I don't
Now we're back
drink
to stutter.
Yeah.
No,
at
yeah.
all.
There you go, Rich.
That's what he says.
Hey,
There
see
you
what
go.
I'm drinking?
See what I'm
Watch him
drinking?
say, oh, it's full of vodka.
Watch him say it's probably vodka. Ready?
I know he could think. He could think.
Ready?
There, see that? That's what I'm drinking.
There. See that?
Look at
That's
this
what I'm
shit.
drinking.
No, it's not vodka. It's spring
Like-
water.
Like a hospital literally
Yeah,
sent
I-
him home. That's how you know that he's never had anything to do with anything.
Timestamp that shit.
He didn't have
I
a stroke.
He ain't
He
fucking
didn't even run an
He's
MRI.
faking.
Or a CT scan, I mean.
I'm betting he got
He lied.
fired.
Again, he don't stand a chance to get disability unless he got a doctor backing. And that's a fact. I mean,
Yeah, I know that. I'm
betting
They
he
would
got
have ran a
fired.
CT scan to
And
make
he's
sure he
gotta
didn't
go on
have
disability.
I don't think he had
They would have
fired.
ran tests to see if
I
he
don't
had a
believe
stroke.
that.
And they
They're not
did,
gonna
and he
do
has
that.
had nothing. So we're just trying to go for a second opinion.
They would probably come out and tell you
had
they
nothing
fired.
but a
Fire
salad,
him.
salad last night. Water and salad. That's it.
Water and
Staying away
salad.
from
That's
What I tell you
it.
earlier?
Right?
No
I
sugar.
mean, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna eat a salad.
And if he did, you guys, I don't feel a bit least.
They would have tested his
Trump's
sugar.
a fickle bitch.
Even
Like
if he
3
said
years
about
ago, your wife said he had a
his
stroke.
size, they tested
And now
his
it's just
sugar.
fucking Rich is paying the piper. Now he's learned that making fun of strokes and heart attacks and cancer aren't a laughing matter, that it's a serious thing.
He's still laughing because he ain't had one.
Exactly.
It's listed, he's deleting his channel. I call
Yeah, I
bullshit.
could have had a seizure in my sleep. but
See,
don't
I
know.
could have had a seizure.
You know, I can't tell.
Rich, I'm gonna tell you something. If you would have, you would probably know if you had a full blown grandma seizure in
You
your
know,
sleep.
some people were
Your
trying
bones
to
would
make it
hurt.
sound
Your
like
muscles would ache.
an MRI
I mean, now, is
is
that
a miracle.
guaranteed to happen? No,
It's
it could
not
be
a
a mild seizure.
miracle.
but-
Listen,
It's
listen
a
to what it says
scan.
here. Dad.
I call
Yeah,
bullshit.
I could have had a seizure in my sleep, but I don't know. You know, I can't tell.
Ready?
You know, some people were trying to make it sound like an MRI is a miracle. It's not a miracle. It just scans your brain. You know?
What?
Listen to this. Hang on a minute.
Who's these some people acting like MRIs in America?
Me and Jeff. Nobody has mentioned this.
So,
So,
it's a
it's a
people-
hospital.
He probably did go to the hospital. I'm calling it. He went to the hospital. He refused to do the MRI, and they probably said, "Okay, we can't help you. Going on."
Rich, they're gonna see
I have
things, but
seen
hang
him do that.
on.
to
Listen
people
to
that's
this.
refused
People,
to do what
a
they asked them to do.
doctors
It's like
told him.
the
Right there.
naysayers
Go.
about me getting the car
Go.
running. How did you guys like that?
It doesn't run. I can prove it.
The car will never run.
And it's still not running. Still not running. And it will
Listen,
burn.
that's right.
Did you all see that though? Did you hear what he said? Perfect, dude. That car will never run. Blah blah blah. No stammer, no stutter, no nothing.
Right. I mean, it still don't run good. I mean, you can hear the other cylinders kicking in one direction.
And even people in your chat on the days video were calling you Boo Boo the Fool. Even Tim told you that fucker sounded like shit.
Wrong for this world.
Garbage.
Piece of junk. It's core engine.
Yeah.
But listen to
Funny thing is
Listen to this.
actually new. I don't
Listen to
know
this.
what
Listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. The
Probably
hospital doctors told him they did not see anything on an MRI. They did not see anything in the test they did. Rich just admitted to that. Me and Jeff haven't missed an MRI. The doctors told him he is fine.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Exactly,
I know, it's
exactly.
okay,
Look,
right
read that
there.
comment
I'm
right
done.
there.
I'm done.
Listen to this, dude. Boom. The hospital doctors told me he didn't have anything wrong with him. They never saw anything on the test to go see his primary care physician.
He says he didn't do the test, so I don't know how he.
Well,
He was draw blood, but he didn't have an MRI. He says that. I'm not getting that machine. That's what he told him. His word.
I mean, I've had a couple of them done over my short time on
Dude,
this
I've
planet.
had fucking.
But that's the thing. If I would have had what Rich you're saying you had,
Every 6 months, dude, I have, and that's if there's anything between. Every 6 months, I have them
but
for my liver. Every 6 months.
and I'm sure this goes for everybody in the chat too. Everybody watching this. If I would have woke up with what you're saying your symptoms are, when I went to the hospital, I would do whatever test that they want to cut my arm off and fucking count the rings around my muscles. They could do that if they could tell me what's wrong and how we're gonna fix it.
You sure the fuck wouldn't have got on your phone and went live?
Prime example of this, Rich, and shock warning, whatever you're gonna call it, because we're gonna get into some gross territory here. So,
You gonna talk about when you got gonorrhea so bad you did green for a week?
oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was Agent Orange. But anyways, so we went to the hospital that night on my knee, right? They wanted to keep me. I didn't pull the Rich. I didn't want to keep. They had, how many times did they draw blood that first night?
A few, and
And
you
then,
gotta understand he has bad veins. His veins roll and they're small.
and then, after he had poked probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, we'll say.
You probably got poked fucking a total of 8 times.
And
10 times.
So I'm laying there in the emergency room. Doctor comes in and goes, we see that little bubble, which I have a picture of it. If anybody ever wants to see it. Pretty gnarly. So he comes in, he takes, what the fuck's that? Some kind of numbing shot.
Lidocaine. He puts lidocaine on him and injects him with lidocaine and fucking.
And then he took a scalpel,
cuts
sliced
him
it.
open and digs in there with parahemo.
Yep. And he wanted to keep me. He wanted to keep me. I don't like hospitals. So I went home. Went to the bone joint clinic that next day. She unwraps it. The first thing when she unwraps my knee, she goes, "Oh, he's going to want to operate on this." And I was like, "Fuck." My point is, Rich, do you think that I wanted to get poked and cut on and fucking everything else? No. I knew that if I did that, I was probably going to die, or at least lose a limb, and I didn't want that.
They really did say, man, that if he'd have waited a day or two, he probably would have been really sick. I mean, like, because it would have been a blood infection. That's what they was worried about, was a blood infection.
And I'll tell you guys the truth, I wasn't planning on going to the hospital that day. I showed Dad out here because okay, I'm weird. It felt cool. It felt, there's a bubble in there. It felt cool. Maybe I'm weird, but it felt cool. I showed Dad, and Dad goes, "You need to go get that looked at. Let's go." I'm like, fuck. Oh, I didn't want you to say that. I want you just to feel it because it felt cool.
It was hard as a rock, dude. I mean,
It
was
moved.
harder
It
than
moved.
it was almost as hard as Richard Berry's head. I mean,
Anyways,
Exactly.
my point is if you're as scared as Rich is, you would have done whatever the fuck they said to do, how they said to do it, when they said to do it.
if you really thought he had a stroke, his fat ass would have been on an MRI table. I'm telling
Right
you.
there.
He knows
Listen to the speech right
it's
there.
all
That is stupid.
for attention and
Here
disability.
they go back to starting the speech. This is all a ploy for sympathy, subscribers, and ready for this, most importantly, disability. Look at this. He admits earlier in this live stream that the hospital doctors told him he didn't have a stent, but he knows what went into his body.
Yeah, it could be that.
It would be in your medical files.
I will say it's the first time I've ever been to a hospital that I haven't been hooked on one of them fucking heart monitors, which is nice. Just an IV bag, which I can roll with that.
I love
It's
you,
fine.
Rich. You prove my point every time you go live. So far, the doctors have said that you haven't had a stent, that they're seeing no issues with your brain.
No, I'm arrogant. I know that. And I'm stubborn. But people are coming in here telling me that I need a psychiatrist. I think they need one.
Look, you're faking. The hospital told you you didn't have anything wrong with you.
I don't appreciate
and they told you to have a stand. There you go. Proves my point.
nastiness.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I
How about
don't, I
that?
don't appreciate lies either. Somebody
Lies.
saying I'm belonging up.
Exactly,
I'm
Bruce.
Lies.
when I'm not.
Uh-huh.
You know, anything to start shit.
That was plain as day.
Exactly. And he's talking about my buddy Jeff at 2X.
Who said he's blowing up their phone?
Come to find out, I learned Jeff,
So,
I guess, has said
you know,
that.
I'd rather not talk to those kind of people.
And I don't believe for
Oh,
one
man.
second Rich did it, because
Garbage.
Rich fucking blew up DRC Racing
Who is
over an
saying
engine
he's
stand
blowing
at
up
5 a.m. in the morning. So Rich is all about that.
Keep doing lies, Rich. You're gonna prove me right every fucking time, fat boy.
Yeah, I'm done smoking, man. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, he's
Finished
faking.
with that shit.
He's faking. He went to the hospital. The hospital told him that he wanted to argue with the hospital staff that he had a stent when it'd be in his medical files. They ran tests. Rich's own words, they ran MRIs and stuff and told him he was fine. An MRI don't show you anything, Rich just said. What's that tell
Oh,
you?
really? See, I didn't see any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just found out through
Ugh.
him and 2X
Think
going
about
back and
logic
forth
in
in the
this.
comments.
He went and seen went to the hospital
In Rich's
Friday.
comment section.
Said he had a stroke. He knows he's had something like that. The hospital ran tests, didn't find anything, sent his ass home, told him to wait 2 days and go see his primary care doctor. So if Rich did have
I
a
guess
stroke,
that's about it.
you are 10 times more likely to have another stroke. Therefore, they're going to send you up for 2 days, take a chance on you dying, and then they're liable for malpractice. Think about that. Think about this. They're in all these tests and they see a
Exactly,
fucking thing
I
wrong with
wonder
Rich.
how many people come on
Jinx
here.
goes, dude, if you're going to
After
fake it,
that,
at least know what you're
dealt with
what
something
you're
like
trying to
this.
fake.
Right, same character.
My grandfather's dealt with strokes. He's had one. My grandmother has aneurysms attached to, I think, her brain stem that they can't go in and remove
She already had one that
without
started
thinking of killing
bleeding
her.
years ago, but she about died.
I deal with what the aftermath's going to be from these disorders. Whether it be a heart attack, whether it be stroke, whether it be cancer. I don't know what it's like to live with that disease, but I know what it's like to not know that today is going to be the last day I get to talk to my grandpa or my grandma or my dad.
Thank you, Joe.
And I can tell you this: the having the thing on my knee, the pus ball, and being worried that you're going to lose your leg from that. I can only imagine that. And I can tell you this: when I was having chest pains from my stomach, from my digestive shit, heartburn basically. When I was having chest pains from that, that's a scary feeling to think you're having a heart attack and you may die. That is the worst fucking. I know how my dad felt. Like,
Well,
that's scary.
I definitely would.
Exactly,
Will.
Jinx
Don't
goes,
worry about
they
that.
they don't just hand out MRI visits.
No, you can't just call a place that does MRIs and be like, hey, I need an MRI. You gotta have a doctor. No, I guess if the doctor gave you a script or an order or something like that, maybe, but
Yeah, hopefully you get the
you gotta
help.
have the doctor's orders. I mean,
Yeah.
there's different types of
Thank you,
MRIs.
Terry.
That's the thing. The day that Rich deletes this or Twist deletes his will be the day that hell freezes over. But something I'll talk about this. I haven't talked about on the channel because. So, I gotta go next month to have. I have the degenerative disc disorder, is what they found out on my. Was it MRI or CT that they found out on?
I think it was was it a noisy machine?
Yeah.
Then it's probably a CT scan.
They found out that I have degenerative
I
disc
think
disorder
so. I get them mixed up, guys.
in my two lower disc by my butt. So to stop the pain that I am having from that, they're going to send me for injections in my back. So I get to go get what Rich is talking about so they can pinpoint where they're going to shove that nice needle to relieve the sciatica that this wreck caused. So fun times. That kind of made me sad a little bit that I got that because even though Dad and Grandpa got it, I'm just a big wussy.
Oh, Richie Rich. Hey, if you gain any subscribers on this, at least you can get some subscribers. We know you're not deleting your fucking channel. You're going back to the end of fucking time. Lying about health issues.
My point is,
Richie, you're at
they
$50,
set up
dude.
mine. This place is going to call me and let me know when I can come in. So when they can schedule me in to get this this scan. I don't just go in there and say, hey, look, I want to scan right now.
No,
I'm
how
here.
you gonna do that? I mean,
You need referrals.
they need to know what part of the body
All right,
with
then.
contrast, without contrast. I mean,
Have a good day.
Look. Right there. Perfect fucking speech. Perfect speech. So the hospitals ran these tests. MRIs have told you were fine to go see your regular doctor, your primary care physician. They bullface you said you never had a stent before. Because where you come on here and say it's a hospital, understand this: any procedure you've ever had is on medical record. The hospital can pull and look up. It's in your chart.
I'm not going to
Especially a
stay
heart condition.
on him for long either.
Think about this, you
condition.
guys.
That's in
Think about this. If you Rich is saying that he had to argue the point that he's had a stent. Think about if they would put him on a magnetic fucking machine and that stent would have got ripped out of his fucking arteries.
oh yeah.
Like
When I first got my stent, I had to carry on the car. Didn't say my
think about that. We
my
remember
medical
they had to
record.
teach us how if you have a heart attack how to put nitro underneath your tongue.
Right.
your medical. That is the first thing they would see when they look into your medical
I
files.
think I'm just going to rest today and
Oh, you're just gonna rest today.
relax. Yeah.
Just gonna relax.
Okay, it's the same as this, you guys. It's the same as this. So, with the medical records thing, this has nothing to do with the medical records, but this is basically the same thing. So, I have a CCL, a concealed carry license for the state of Indiana, lifetime member. You guys know that. When the police run my name, guess what comes up? I have a CCL. A heart attack would be the same thing. The police need to know that they like to say for their safety. The hospital needs to know if you've had a stent for your safety. That way they don't accidentally kill you and open themselves up to a lawsuit. Think about that. Like, Rich, you proved me right.
Crazy shit, man. He's nuts.
And how I know that comes up, multiple reasons. But one of them is, one day I got pulled over, and the cop takes my license, bro, walks back to the car, then walks back up to the truck and goes, "Do you have a gun in the car?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Well, I see you're a CCL member. You need to tell me." Well, no, I don't. I don't, by law, have to tell you there's a firearm in the car. That's just so you feel safe. There's a law that says I have to tell you where the gun is because I'm not a criminal. But that's how I know that.
2X gave it to you guys. Fucking 2X. 2X called it how it is, and I respect the hell out of that, man. Everybody, if you haven't fucking go subscribe to 2X on here. Great guy.
Valves are going to be $100 bucks.
Yeah, there's no really
That's just one
reason
set
for me
instead of
to do anything today anyway, so.
Well, you want somebody to say go do something with
$25 each.
23 in tax.
you got instant gratification, you fat
I'm
fucking
trying to
ton of lard.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all it is, trying to defraud the government.
I need to do more videos on them. I just haven't had the time. This all needs to be put in a video, just in case he continues to drive for him.
I think he got fired. I think Jeff also. I think he got
so-
fired. I think he got fired, and fucking now he's nice. I gotta get on disability. I gotta get something done because I need the money.
Look at that.
Look at when he lays down, dude. Like, look at that.
Look at that.
How
You
the
have no
fuck?
neck, bro. Look
That's
at
what I'm
that.
saying, past Austin. How the fuck does that work?
It's all chin and belly.
Like, How do you become one of the 99 red balloons?
Here's why. You lied
Like,
about
explain
it in the
that.
past. So why would I feel sorry for you? I just think it's karma paying you for what you said.
You look like Violet Beauregard when
So
she
now
ate
you
that
gotta deal with
fucking candy from Willy Wonka.
Right.
I mean, as of 9 hours ago, Rich, you were saying you had a stroke.
All right, folks.
Now you're saying you're
go. I'll see you in the next one, okay?
Yeah, see, I
If
told
there
you.
is one.
Yeah, you were in the league of chilling. That's what I mean. You're
But
such
I
a
need to
lying
get
little
rested
bitch.
at.
Yeah, that's all you do is sit on your fat ass. That's all you do, fat boy. Sit on your fat, fucking lazy ass. That's all you do.
Did I mention it's one of like Pennywise's 99 red balloons?
Here we go.
Ready, Rich? We're gonna listen to this engine because we're listen to this, dude. Listen to the metal on metal sound this engine's making. Listen to how this engine cranks. This is not a flex. Listen to this.
Folks.
Tap 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 tap. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right, Bruce?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Think about it. It sounds like it's just beating its it. That is not a happy engine. How do you fuck up an engine that bad? And then to come on here and flex that it's running when it sounds like it's running on 2 cylinders. Like it's like it's fucking 2 lawnmower engines fucking welded together. Except, Rich, it was a lawnmower. Oh, I can't say lawnmower engine because it's lawnmower. But you would be more likely to find one of them a 2-stroke than you would fucking a 4-stroke fucking car engine. Oh, you want to talk about the life support thing?
I haven't brought this up out.
Remember when he said the N-word thing that fucking John said on fucking Jeff's?
Well, I mean, he's already on life support. I mean, that's insane, dude. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it, but I'm kind of groggy and my head ain't working right now. So.
Listen. This is your flex?
Time number 3.
Listen, look how it's shaking violently.
What do you want to bet that if you touch that generator while that fucking thing's running, it would sap you if you're leaning against the car? I want to bet money on that. Oh, it's got one of the big bad Barry 3/4 racing cams. Probably got fucking. It's probably got X heads.
Look at how the engine's shaking, dude.
It's probably got one of them fucking Chupacabra cams in there.
She runs.
Yeah, Rich.
It's not a
That's
car
a
engine
flex.
that runs like that.
Yeah, it is. There are engines in the junkyard that have blow by and smoke like a fucking diesel that are core engines. You don't even know the definition of a core engine. And now you're on your lying. I've had a stroke. When
Like
even
it's a
the
strike,
doctors, dude, said you were full of shit. That you never had a stint. You just admit.
So here's my final thoughts for you in the stream. Rich, here's the thing. You failed at the engine. You failed at YouTube. You failed at life. I think it's about time to give up on one, and I say YouTube. Is what I say to do. Now, you will flex on the engine. You know what the engine sounds like? It sounds like a fucking hit and miss engine. It is literally running. You have 2 cylinders that have 10 times more compression because they got new rings. And you got fucking 6 that are totally the wrong way pistons. Fucking rings wore the fuck out. I bet if you pulled the fucking breather off that thing, it'd have hella blow by.
Glazed over cylinders.
I mean, how is it this, dude? How is it that my 440 still has cross-hatching in the cylinders, but Rich's engine that's been parked?
Because they
Hang
changed
on.
the rule and shit.
Hang on, I gotta stress this. That engine is a 76. That engine was brand new in a car when that car got parked. When Rich's 57 got parked. That means that engine has been driving a fucking Newport or wherever the fuck it came out of around while that car sat. How is it that engine has beautiful cross-hatching, no ring ridge, no nothing? While this Tuballard car has bore taper probably horrible, fucking probably hella ring ridge, and glazed over cylinders. Everybody said happy birthday. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
But all right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I will see you guys probably tomorrow because Rich will probably go live or I'll go live. See you guys in the next one. Check out Mako, Fasting, Lipstick Garage, Still Scrapper Kingdom. Check out Jinx. Check out Bruce. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.